I know that we still have a little more space to go, guys, and I promise you that yes, it's still possible for us to hit 674.23, but I would be out right here on the SPY, guys. Your SPX play, your SPY play, your ES play, these are good areas to remove profits, guys. This is exactly to plan. We nailed it. Killer, you guys. Killer, you guys. We're in there. We're in the pocket now. Good job. Good job. Check 1, 2, check 2, check 3. Guys, you hear me? Nice. Alex, you still in there, mama? Tahoe Joe, hey buddy. KD, what's up, guys? Good to see everybody in. Newbie, what's up, buddy? Ninja, BD, Devil Dog, what's up, buddy? All right, guys. Yeah, that was the turnaround. Sebastian and I spoke about that potential support being in. We dipped right into that area of support nicely. Dude. Oh, okay. Your position on what is that? BMNR? You're minus 7%. That's great. 7% should be, well, usually my stop losses are between 6 and 9.5% around there for shares. It feels like a lot of money because you're leveraging a lot of money, buddy. So it's, your swings are going to be fairly large. That's what I mean by practicing, practicing for stamina. Because, if you're levering in hard and you're experiencing regular swings, you're going to notice thousands of dollars of swings, right? Instead of your minute time frames where it could just be tens of dollars instead of thousands of dollars. But I think you're okay. The play is the play, right? The play is the play. We're still within the bounds of the entry conditions. We're finally exiting. Still got to get above that $60 zone. And so you've recovered just about $700 today, huh? Damn. Nice, buddy. I think you're going to be okay. Yeah, the play I'm still incredibly bullish on, right? Remember that we have to kind of play this against Ethereum and stuff. So we have to determine the upside on, your Ethereum asset versus your traditional equity here. And so the art is a little frugal, right? But it's all good, dude. I know I'm gonna be okay. I have Arca. I'm not scared. What the hell is the stop loss? I don't use that. I'm a free man. You're the type of trader that has the stop loss built in your head, buddy. So that's gonna be your risk parameter, right? Your own discretion. So just make sure to, in your head when you say that, I'm willing to risk $10,000 on this to make another $5,000 on top. If it doesn't fall beneath this area, I'm out. Let me try again. Go back to the drawing board, draw it in again. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's it, buddy. But good to see everybody in. Let me go ahead and I asked Alex, are you still in there, mama? I don't know if you ended up falling asleep on my huge weight here, but I want to go ahead and take a look at Tesla with you and see what is up, right? Heads up with the play on the ES and any puts that you have, guys. The 3 hour time frame on your SPY traditional hours is in. Yeah, it is. It is. So that means that, sure, you do have an opportunity to make some quick little lows here. It could be, I don't know, maybe that 672.37. You're already at support. That is if it doesn't bounce from this point here, literally from there. So if it maintains, if it maintains posture from this point, you're probably going to end up squeezing through the top. This 3 hour time frame closing, you don't even want to know what it did to volatility. This is a freight train now, right, guys? Check that out. Massive signal fire, huge stochastic momentum upside, and this is likely leading to a new high, maybe even today. So on the SPX and the SPY, I suspect that the SPX could be bottoming out, maybe for the shorter term, at around 67.49.32. B, I see you in there. Now, if that fails, relative to the SPY, if you're looking at these targets of 62, like we were talking about, right, the 672.37,
well, relative to that may actually be around the targets of 67.47.94 to roughly at around 67.46.36-ish on the SPX. So just heads up, because all of this in here could be liquidity grabs, right? You're expecting a potential 50% of this SPY retrace, but it may not have all of that in line, right? So, but yeah, guys, I think you're just a better say it, guys, is you have a lot of support at the 67.48.24 of the SPX. There's a lot of support there. I'm not saying that that's going to be the spot to bounce from, but it is an area that can invalidate 67.48 to 67.46.16. Heads up on that. 67.48 to 67.40. Yeah. And BMNR, based on these moves, should still be riding up, right, guys? So congratulations on the entries on this, guys. It's looking okay. Now, for continuation on this, I still feel pretty okay maintaining your position here for the swing. I know that we still have the Fed. We have a JPP coming up. We have initial jobless claims and continuing jobless claims. So all of those things are going to play, they're going to play a part here. So, okay, and yesterday, guys, that bottom side that we talked about on XRP, roughly at around the 283.55, was in fact the bottom side, and now we're headed towards the targets that we spoke of, right? 290.23, first resistance, second resistance zone, 292.59 to 295.35 based on stats. This already has changed, so it's probably showing a further upside. So just heads up on your risk on from your crypto side of things, and that would be the top side that we spoke of as well, just real fast here, guys. That would be the USDT, the tether dominance resistance that we faced, and that should be capitulating by this moment here. Let's go ahead and take a look. There we go, guys. Our feelings were absolutely correct. USDT officially resisted from that top end that we have used for major resistances and supports, right? And this is literally headed towards the downside now. Very good stuff. So, guys, let me go ahead and now take a look at your ticker Tesla. I wanted just to make sure that we can go and kind of give that a little bit of a read here, right? So, yeah, let's. Guys, ACHR, I think it's a good play, right? I really do think it's a good play. Back tests could be 1218 to roughly around your 1204 in the immediate short term. And this may actually continue towards higher bounds. I think tomorrow, maybe 1295, if not today. But I am expecting this to run in the next few days to 1487 to around 1518. Now, if it does break out of this historic resistance, that's actually indicating, guys, it's actually indicating a pretty nice run into what could be right about in these zones here, right? Let me show you one area that can invalidate the continuation of that top side, which would be right about here, and that's your daily gap at 1425 to 1452. But guys, this has enough thrust already built to show a huge, gigantic run to maybe even 1518 and beyond. I actually think that this may have some type of $18 target, $17 target in mind here. So I want you to be careful with ACHR, as it is micro cap, and it could present some danger. But yeah, very good with that, guys. Let me go ahead and now take a look at your Tesla ticker. Alex, Mama, are you in there? Are you in there? Let's see. RG. I got a few of them to look at. Devil Dog, remind me, okay, buddy? Remind me. Tesla, guys. Tesla. Let's see what it's all about. This was already, it kind of dipped below our entry that we spoke of just yesterday. So fair enough. Let's see what we're going to do about fixing this. BMNR is still continuing to the upside in spite of the increase, guys. Please remember, team, that I'm telling you, if your inputs on the SPY or the SPX or the ES, I would highly consider otherwise at this point. There are invalidations that can prevent price action from reaching any other lows, okay? I'm not seeing it particularly. I'm just seeing BMNR and Tesla in front of me. So just heads up with that, okay? Tesla is looking okay, as it did bounce from the liquidity zone that we wanted. Of course, we dipped into this crazy downside here based on whatever happened over the early morning, right? The pre-market or right at the open, whatever that was. It's still okay nonetheless. And I expect the continuation to the upside based on this massive, massive hammer candle, which also has happened before. Take a look at this right here. The last time we printed a relative type of hammer candle, right? This was more of a kind of like a dragonfly-ish, right? This thing actually ended up making monstrous highs from there. So opening valuation was at 430, and this thing made a move all the way up to around 455 following into the next day. So I presume there could be some similar price action here in light of Tesla's support validation here, guys. I think you're still looking okay. Remember that these areas now are the potential entry conditions that we are talking about for Tesla's move. All right, so just right in here, this is, you know, yeah, it was the 435.56, 436.57. The mid-bound was where we are now at 436.13, and the liquidity bottom could have been 433.39. As soon as we opened this new bar, got the liquidity bottom, continued to the upside. Now we're well within the next zone, which we considered entry as we came down from the upside yesterday, right? Of course, I know, guys, sometimes I can't see these massive, liquidity bottoms like that, but it's all good in the hood. We are looking okay, and I think we're set for some new highs coming in. 4 hours. Actually, let me see the 20-minute time frame and just validate a couple little things here. Let's see. Yeah, very healthy upsides here, team. This is definitely a breakout formation right now. Downside into your ascending triangle usually is a reversal formation and a continuation formation from that reversal point. 10-minute time frame upside bias, 15 up, cascading into the 20-minute time frame with upside. Good. Your 30-minute time frame does have upside continuation. BMNR is ripping, guys. Upside into the 1 hour time frame, cascading into the 2, 3, 4. We're still looking at upside into the 6, 8. And a total upside here of just about 12 hours, which is probably going to happen today. I'm not sure. We still have almost 3 hours of time to make this thing happen here. Oh, I see you, Alex. I'm sorry. I thought you were in Discord. But yeah, guys, as soon as this thing starts to pop off from that opening valuation of 437.28, there is a probability of facing 450.01 today. Dang. Hold your Tesla. You are looking good. Do I have a target already there? All right, liquidity tops right above the 446. Hold on. Yeah, your focus was, I didn't yellow it yesterday. Is this the one? No. Oh, well, yes, it is. Okay. Yep. Yeah, guys, if your 450 gets invalidated, it would be in light of this, the target on top, the 447.96 to around 446.94. This is looking good. This is looking really good. Invalidations for continuation today would be around 440.44. So that could be an area for take profits, short-term traders, heads up. All right, guys. Yeah. And, hold on, team. Daryl isn't, damn it. Okay, Tesla making his move up now, guys. Getting super volatile now. Check it out. Starting to make some moves right now. My goodness, let's go. Tesla looking incredibly bullish right now, team. Very, very good stuff. Whoa, the SPX looking like it wants to make a break. Daily ATR top could be 67.72 all the way up there. No way. It's on a bull flag, 30-minute, maybe even an hourly time frame. No, I would say just about, 30-minute time frame bull flag here. This would show, oh my goodness, the SPX potential topside 67.63 out of the 67.72 potentials for an ATR top. I can't say that it's going to happen, but dude, that is so much upside. Oh my goodness. That is insanity. It might actually happen too. Wow. That's, man, everything is really trying to pop off right now. Oh my goodness, Tesla is outside of the entry zones now, guys. That is absolutely amazing. Oh my goodness, the whole market feels like it's the whole market feels like it's trying to do this thing here. Tesla is synced to the SPX right now. My goodness, no way. Yeah, slight pullback here. The SPX closing its hourly time frame in just about seven minutes. And the hourly. There is a possibility. I mean, if it does retrace there, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna try it. I'm not. I don't think it's. I don't know that it's gonna do it, guys. But 67.51 would be the move, I guess. Dang! Oh my goodness! Who is still in their SPX calls right now? That is just crazy. I mean, massive, massive. I don't know that it's going to do that. It's 6 minutes out. They should have already done the retrace. It did the retrace kind of early. Not even going to lie. So, yeah, I don't know that it's going to come back all the way here, guys. This thing may just continue. 67.50, 113. I don't know. Oh, man, NVIDIA looks like it's getting ready to pop off too. It really is everything turning green. Oh my goodness, guys, look at that. Amazon. We have NVIDIA green. We have, damn. So pretty much everything is starting to go ridiculously green right now. My goodness. That is just nuts. Yeah, there is a probability here, guys, of reaching some pretty gnarly targets on the SPX. It's suggesting 763, right? So 67.60s could be in line here. Oh, man. No way this boy's trying to exit like this. BMNR making new highs again. Whoa. This is freaking crazy. Okay. Hold on, guys. I gotta put this up here. RGTI, you said right, bro. RGTI is looking like it's getting ready for a potential breakout. Okay, this is running around $3.41 on a daily ATR. Okay, I mean, so far it is suggesting like an extension of your full day's ATR, which would be like 47.67, but it looks like it may have been your opening range high. Was that really? Yeah, your opening range high is 48.25. Dang. That's kind of a lot. Okay. Team, I think that this is probably going to do that. Dang. Bull flag breakout about to happen here. Super, my favorite. Cup and handle there. Measured move on RGTI. Yeah. 47.15. 47.67 daily ATR top. Opening range top was 48.25. So a massive upside continuation with volatility too. Wow. Huge upside bias on a 20-minute time frame, shifting upside volatility too. My goodness, 30 minutes up, 2 hours up. Signals are starting to kind of fire off here. 4 hours still on the upside, and this would be the end. Oh, still upside. Still upside. No way. All right, fine. You do you, boo. This is suggesting 12 hours of upside, which looks like it already kind of did it, of course. It's 47.04. 47.04. And the target here, 47.15. Everything is leading towards above $47, dude. I think you're okay. The only area that I would watch out for is the 46.16, very much because of your prior day's high. But yeah, I don't know how else to say it, but everything is suggesting a continuation to the upside based on stats and based on your technicals and psychological formations. It's looking good. It is looking good. I like it, bro. It feels like a good likelihood of doing this. Your 30-minute time, I'm sorry, your hourly time frame SPX is coming in. Probably a small pullback before a continuation to the upside. Everything is just incredibly bullish right now. I don't think that there's any stopping just yet, unless whatever else is whatever, right? But here you go, buddy. Make sure to take a screenshot of this thing. But I'm expecting these top sides into today. All right. And as far as the SPY play, guys, this it's still, it's still working in our favor here. We were expecting some top side targets to be reached from the entries of yesterday, right? We got the top side targets here, all into I don't know if it actually happened pre-market. Oh, it did. It happened pre-market today. So pre-market today, man, this is, it's just incredibly bright here. There it is, right? These are your candles reaching the targets that we spoke of from entry at this point here. Continuation to the upside would have led into a take profit target of here. That also got reached, 672.24 to about 672.69. Bouncing off of the 672.69 means that this is still looking like the targets that Seb and I and Jen had from earlier, the 674s. And should it beat, we have a daily ATR top of 675.05. Should it beat this, this is actually a probability. 676 at the one spot, 618, 676.26. It's still a probability. Okay, and that's, let me see that for you, buddy. GLXY. Looking very nice on the hourly time frame. Moving towards that upside right now. By hourly time frame, also very nice. Tweezer bottom. 3-hour time frame, hammer candle with a validator coming in as soon as it closes that 3 hour. Likely upside. 4-hour time frame looking good. 6-hour time frame also looking very good. Yeah, dude. This is nothing but thrust. Man, okay. So has this faced any upside from there before? Let me see. Okay, there's a gigantic gap there. I assume that's what everybody wants. It's in it, man. It is in it. Okay, let's find in 2 hours and 27 minutes. Oh, it's retracing early. Okay, yeah, this is likely to continue to the upside. It's already at its 50%, which, by the way, has supports everywhere, right at around that 40.58. So I'm going to speak to you very clearly here. This may be an entry condition, 40.58, and I would even say all the way down to this area here of around 40.01 may actually be an entry condition for this, for continuation, as you do have upside, very aggressive upside in that 15-minute time frame. 20-minute upside, very aggressive too. Just pulled back. It looks like it wants to continue even now. This is your new 30-minute opening here, and it's got nothing but upside and nothing but volatility towards that upside bias. Guys, this is not done. GLXY, yeah, upside on the stochastic momentum, getting, man, upside 2 hours. Okay, 3 hours of upside. This is taking you to a current ATR top of about 41.52. Okay, well, that's very nice. I think your resistance here would be more like this here. It would be roughly around 41.38. Of course, we just gotta go all the way to the top. And right, you have your 41.80 or 79 right in between. This can be an area for short-term traders to remove risk. But should this have continuation, it would be downside from that 4 hours of downside. Damn, okay, so that would be, let's just say that it did reach the middle ground, 41.81. This would have about 165 retrace, so that would put you back down into the areas of around 40, 30. Actually, yeah, it would put you right back down here, $40. Maybe a liquidity bottom right at around 39.76. It feels like that could be it after it gets its top side. So I think it's going up first, retrace to these areas for potential entry, and then continuation to the upside, which could be pretty large. Now, let's do it. 4 hour time frame starting from around here, I would say 39.76. 6 hour time frame does lead towards an upside still, 8 hours upside and 12 hours of upside. That leads to maybe today 42.41. My target is at 42.21, looking good. I stick by my thesis. So, in other words, awesome. This would be it right about here-ish. The zigzags would start like always, right? We have 41.52. Yeah, it would be roughly in here, guys. Your take profit target. This is looking amazing. Like, no doubt. No doubt. AMD ripping? Hell yes. I thought you guys weren't talking to me because the thing was scooched all the way up, of course. You're lucky I saw your PLD already. Heads up with that, guys. Screenshot your stuff here. I froze. Yeah, this is still fine, guys. APLD, are you guys, is anybody in on this? You are? Okay. Yeah, APLD is starting to experience its breakout. I can't help but to see this as a head and shoulders either. So I don't necessarily see that happening. right? But let's just count it for now. So that'll be 15 minutes of, 10 minutes of upside. That'll put you at a top of around 2808. Fair enough. Downside continues. 15, 20 minutes downside. 2 minutes to close. I don't think it's going to do it. That would put you at a current ATR low of about 2746. I mean, if it does it, fine. If it doesn't, fine. But invalidations for the 2746 would be 2766. Very cool. And this, wow, 20-minute time frame, huge volatility spike, 30, same thing on that 1 hour time frame, 2 hour time frame, 3 hours of upside, 4, 6, 8, dang, 12. This would be 12 hours of upside, giving you a 2886. There's still a probability of running into 2988. And then 2886 would be just your 50% distribution there. Yeah. If it is that this head and shoulders fails, I gotta say that it is in a very good spot. Usually the top side is where you see these head and shoulders form. Okay, so this would be, my goodness, it's such a ridiculous target. But it's confluent to the tops that I'm expecting on this. 3067 right to around 3136, and in fact there's probably still more to the upside that I can kind of see, but just for now, guys, APLD looks incredibly bullish. It looks good. And we're at the we're at the okay, 11 bi-hourly close is coming. This may have very limited potential for entry, very limited, because it is presently thrusting to an upside pretty nicely, I gotta say. 2749 to about 2737. That could be a probability for entry here. Okay. And yeah, top sides on this, guys, they're looking okay. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Okay. Down like this. Into this area here. Rejection. Continuation. Okay, guys. Be careful. Be super careful. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, guys, take a screenshot. I'm not screenshotting anything right now. Sorry about that. All good. Guys, no problem, buddy. And hold on. This thing is popping off now. NNOX. It does have Hang on. This is, you know, these are very rare for me to see. They are, you know, that they can be played. These formations, they can be played either way. So for example, what I mean by either way is bullish or bearish. So this is a symmetrical broadening wedge. I can't validate that we're in it though. At least not yet. If I were to do it like this, that would also be something where that's kind of, oh, actually. Okay. That's a lot better. And we are kind of validated here too. Man. Okay, so this does have it. I mean, it does have a lot of it has a setup for breakout too. It has an exit strategy already built. 12-hour time frame potential bull flag there. So let's go ahead and just measure that real quick. Suggesting a top side of roughly I can give you the range. 450 to just about 446 based on these bars here. And of course, now your psychological target, that's pretty good. It doesn't seem to be retracing on anything, by the way. So this is looking pretty okay. But if it does, I will say this. If it does retrace, you do have an area of opportunity. 426 to roughly around 422. Liquidity bottom located at 417. Okay. Like this, and potential short-term targets would be here. But I gotta say, man, this feels like it has more upside. It feels like it has more. Okay. Oh my goodness, that thing just fired off a 2-day. Wow. And it's closing in 2 hours. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This should already, it should have already made the retrace, right? So maybe you'll get it again, but this would be it. That is it right around there. It's also a gap in there too, so it's definitely holding. Upside continues still into the 4-day. Five-day massive upside weekly. Bi-weekly with a signal fire. Dang. AMD all-time high. Let's go. That should be pushing everything up. Look at this. NVIDIA now starting the repair. Literally looking at the chip sector, guys. That's it's gonna do something. Still upside into the 2-month and the 3-month. What? I can't see anything else though. So 3 months of upside would put you at an ATR top of around 1684. Oh my goodness. I guess, dude. I mean, for now, if we can just kind of not think of that and leave ourselves within this area here, this would be an area to kind of break out of first before we can observe anything else. Just like that, right? Oh, and we do have a resistance there too. And if I keep on doing that, I will. But let me just stop here. Let me just stop the tracks right here before anything else happens, dude. This is really powerful. Now, again, another micro cap, guys. These are very, very, very dangerous. Play responsibly. But this is looking good. And your target on your formation here, let's just say that it did break out here, right? Your next day would probably be the one to close nicely. And your upside continuation would be from right here. Targets, hard targets on this. Dang, if it's breaking all the way up there. Oof. Wow. Today's target, you know, might decline or might stop running right around this area here. Roughly there, 475 to 484. Should it continue? I mean, it's going to be up to us really to determine that. But yeah, should it continue it would really be around here. $502 to 495. Relative to your psychological take profit. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Let me draw in the targets, guys. Hold on. Let me put the receipts on there. Receipts. Okay. And yeah, they would obviously, you know, we try to get the retrace again, even though it's already kind of done it. Resistance, right? Continuation resistance. And I don't know if we're going to go beyond this today. Okay, guys? It might even be possible for us to get into that 474 to whatever that is. Let's see. No, financial, no problem, buddy. Are you able to come up now? Let me leave you here. And guys, if you're gonna play this on Nox, don't over lever too hard. Love you, buddy. Thanks, dude. Don't over lever too hard, okay? These are. I know they're valued. You know, they got, yeah. They got a small valuation here, but it can give you great gains, sure, but it can also give you great losses. Okay, guys. So make sure to manage your risk correctly on these. And everything should be okay. But yeah, guys, I need to run out. And should you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Everything will be cooling and cooling and cooling and cooling. You just took a small entry? Nice. There we go, sir. All right, guys. Well, y'all be safe, okay? Thank you for everything financial. I love you, buddy. And I'll be around, so reach out to me if anything, okay, team? Take care, guys. No problem, Alex. I got you. Later, team.